All right, 4 out of 5 singles in the U.S. have tried online dating. That's according to staticbrain.com. Is it working, though? Where are the best places online to find love? We brought in Tami Patzer, the social media educator, to help us figure all this out. Tami, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
All right, educate the single folks out there, because it does not matter how old you are. I think it's important for people to realize that online is where people are starting to make a lot of love connections now.
Exactly, and let's say happy birthday Facebook today. And think about Facebook, 2004, 2014. More than 1 billion people are online, speaking 70 different languages. So doesn't it make sense to go to where real people hang out online? They hang out on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, LinkedIn. You have different types of people hanging out at different social media platforms. So why not find that romantic connection online at a real social media network instead of at a traditional dating site?
Well, that brings up a really good point, because when you have your Facebook page, majority of the people that are friends with you on your Facebook page are probably real friends or acquaintances in your life. So you're not going to make up an imaginary profile on your Facebook page because your friends are going to call you out. I mean, there's pretty honest profiles of people on Facebook.
And that's actually one of the big tips that you need, is that you always want to be authentic and real on social media. You want to have a real profile where you're talking about your common interests. Maybe you like dogs. Well, people who like dogs are going to say, hey, Tami likes dogs. Why not friend her? Or maybe your friends and relatives know someone who has a common interest with you, so they might suggest to you, hey, be friends with this person.
How do you suggest people branch out beyond their current friend list of people that are their friends in real life and start to meet people on Facebook in order for them to find that match?
Facebook really makes it really easy to do that. You can actually do a search, and you can search for your interests by age, by hobby, by group. For example, the sports teams would be a good example if you're a fan of some sports team. I have a friend who's a big Tampa Bay Rays fan, so everything about her profile is Tampa Bay, Tampa Bay.
Sure.
And here in San Diego, it's the same thing. You have people who love San Diego and the Padres, and
the
so
Chargers,
you could meet somebody with that common interest. I see that you have a big dog event coming up right after Valentine's Day. People love dogs. I love poodles, I love German shepherds, I love pit bulls. If you are anyone with a hobby or a real passionate interest, you can meet somebody who's equally as passionate as you are.
Okay, so branch out beyond your current friend list and start typing in things about your interests and see what pops up, and therefore who pops up. All right, now how do we make sure that our profile on our Facebook pages, or whether it's LinkedIn or whatever your favorite thing is, really attracts the opposite sex? How do you make sure that you are attracting mates with your profile and not turning people away?
Well, my own profile is a really good example of a bad example. I recently lost about 40 pounds, and I have some old photographs on there where, let's just say, I am not at my best self.
They were the pictures before you lost the weight.
Right.
Okay.
So I would suggest that if you are really serious about attracting the opposite sex, and this goes for both men and women, you want to, I would say, go out and get some professional photos shot. Don't do the selfie. If you've ever noticed selfies, they're normally very distorted.
They're so unattractive.
Or they're half a face.
They're awful. Yeah.
And they do not show who you really are. So I'm not saying to go out and do like glamour shots, but I'm saying go get some nice professional photographs that show who you are. Don't take a photograph of like wearing your cleaning clothes or where your hair is slightly askew or no makeup, but go have photos taken that show who you are, and maybe if you do love dogs, have a photograph taken with your dog.
Perfect,
or your cat, or maybe you like fish, or you're a big sports person. We live in beautiful sunny areas, Florida and San Diego. I mean, in terms of the things and activities that you can do, you can show off
those pictures.
what you're doing.
Tami, we could have this conversation all morning long because I feel like we're just giving out so much valuable information. But if you'd like to get in touch with Tami or hear more about what she has to say, go to her website. It's at the bottom of the screen for you right there. And you can even ask ask her some questions, even like her or friend her on Facebook at the
Yes.
same time. All right. San Diego Living is coming right back after this.